Hi, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Aldina, and I am the creator of Divinely Healing. Today, I just wanted to share my story about growing up as an overly sensitive person. So, let's rewind back to when I was a child. As I talked about before, I was a very fun, outgoing, and playful child. I just wanted to have fun and I enjoyed life and everything about it. I loved singing and dancing and making people laugh and entertaining people. And one day I lost that and it became very difficult for me. And ever since then, I've struggled with depression, anxiety, stress, and anger, low self esteem. I think my issue was that I was overly sensitive and picking up on other people's emotions and other people's energy and their problems and their trauma, and I was making it my own. So, ever since then, I've been a lot more closed off. And ever since then, I've been the absolute most comfortable by myself because having that aloneness and being away from other people allowed me to process what I was feeling, and it allowed me to stay calm and be at peace and relax because I was constantly being overly stimulated. And I just remember going to parties all the time in high school and having to take breaks during the party. So having to leave my group of friends and go outside or go to the bathroom and sit there for 5 to 10 minutes and just try to bring myself back to my body and calm myself down because it would just heighten my stress and my anxiety, and I would be on edge because I was so overstimulated. There were so many different people around me. There was so many different things happening. There was such loud music, people yelling, dancing, drinking, doing all these things, and it was too much for me. And I've really taken a lot of other people's problems and I try to fix them. I've tried to fix other people, and now I can see that I was trying to fix them because I so badly wanted to fix myself. I craved knowing myself and understanding myself and being comfortable with myself. I've had no problem being alone. Being alone was never an issue for me. I've enjoyed it more than almost anything else. And it's because I was able to just relax and be calm and not have to perform for anybody, but just be myself and do what it was that I wanted to do so badly that maybe I couldn't do with other people around. And when I was alone, I didn't have to absorb anything from anybody else. I didn't have to try to fix anybody because that was always a big problem for me was trying to fix other people, even when they didn't want to fix themselves. And I can see now how much all the friendships and relationships that I've had were just a really big lesson in pushing me to fix myself, to love myself, to accept myself, to nurture myself, to love myself unconditionally. I used to think that everybody was better than me, that they were all so happy and they had everything, and that I was just forcing myself to perform and to pretend like nothing was going on, even though I felt like my world was ending almost every single day. And now I can see that that wasn't true. In fact, I felt like my world was ending because I was so easily absorbing these feelings and emotions from other people. And in fact, I was never the problem, but that the problem was that everything was overstimulating me, that these thoughts that I had were really not mine. And the feelings that I had were really not mine, but they were just from those around me, from the world around me. And I can't even tell you how much I hated myself. And I feel so bad for that little girl because she didn't really understand what was going on, and she didn't know how much she deserved to be loved and be understood. I can so easily see now how programmed we all are to feel a certain way and have certain thoughts. And we're not programmed in a good way, right? We're programmed to be addicted to the negative things around us. I want to fix it. But the only true way that I can fix it is by fixing myself, by mending my wounds, by expanding my mind and my consciousness and understanding how things really work. And when I do that and I can share it with you guys who listen to me, and thank you so much for listening to me. It really does mean a lot to me. But when I can share it with you and I can help you see the truth, then I know that we can all do it together. I've been so sensitive for my entire life. I've cried for every single emotion, whether it be a good, happy one full of love, light, and gratitude, or just absolutely horrible, full of sadness and pain and anger and resentment. And I've always thought that that was a huge weakness, that there was something wrong with me. I can see that my sensitivity and the fact that I can feel things and that I'm opening my heart to feel things and to see things for what they are, that is a gift. Because I can see the signs that are around me, because I am more aware of the frequencies around me. And that is in itself a strength. It's a superpower. Because there are a lot of people that are so afraid and are so hurt, and they don't want to open up. They don't want to open their hearts. They don't want to see themselves for these wonderful beings that that are so full of love and light. And they just want to ignore it. And they want to, subconsciously at least, they want to stay in the safe zone and not grow, not evolve. Even if every single day they say that they hate their life, they are just still not willing to put in the work to love their life, to enjoy it, to see what it is that's really holding them back and work on it every single day. You can absolutely change your life. You can make it everything that you want it to be. But it starts with mending yourself and mending your heart and understanding who you are to your core. We were sent here to learn and grow, evolve, and love. And somewhere along the way, we just lost ourselves. We stopped loving because we couldn't love ourselves. Being overly sensitive has caused me to think that I was always the problem, that I was the one that was changing someone's actions towards me, and that I was never good enough for anything or anyone. But now I can see that I've always felt that way because it was just a projection of myself. It was because I wasn't seeing myself. It's because I wasn't honoring myself, because I wasn't mending myself. And I can sit here and talk about being too sensitive and feeling everything around me, in how sometimes I just want to scream because it's too much sometimes. But I don't know that I would really have it any other way, because I can now see it as a gift, right? And just knowing my boundaries and understanding what it is that I can handle and can't handle, and being able to ground myself and connect to myself. And still, to this day, I do get overwhelmed with overstimulation. But I know when I'm about to hit that point and I remove myself from situations, I stop the overstimulation, because I have learned how to ground myself and bring myself back to my body. You have to be able to set boundaries and to understand, okay, this is too much for me. I can't do this. Or if I hit a certain point, I have to feel okay and not feel guilty for telling somebody that I can't do something, or for choosing myself and choosing to sit alone and be quiet, right? A lot of people might take it offensively, but that's not your business. It is so important to understand yourself to your core, to start mending yourself so that you can be more strong. You can step into your power. You can take your power back from other people and bring it back to yourself where it rightfully belongs, so that you can take care of yourself and you can give yourself what it is that you've been looking for your entire life. Because those things that you're looking for, they are not outside of you. They are all in here. And I just want to scream it from the rooftops, because I want everyone so badly to understand how much power they hold within themselves and how great and wonderful and full of light they really are. there really isn't anything wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. Okay, there are things that have happened to us in the past that we've held on to, and it's caused so much pain and trauma and has maybe ruined relationships for us or ruined things that we so badly wanted for us, but it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It just means that you need to show yourself that love and you need to mend those wounds and then enjoy life. And if you are an overly sensitive person and you're struggling and you think that you are the problem and that there's something wrong with you, I am here to tell you that you are not the problem and there is nothing wrong with you. There is something wrong with the system and how it's been set up, but there is nothing wrong with you. You are here to enjoy life, to learn and evolve and love. And I want that so badly for you. I want it so badly for you to have everything that you've always wanted and dreamed of, and to have a great and wonderful life. And it all starts here with you and who you want to be and what you want to do. Because you can be overly sensitive to everything around you and still have a wonderful and fulfilling life. Because I used to think that that was impossible for me, that I would always be depressed, that there was always going to be an issue with me. I could never allow myself to be happy because I was waiting for something to go wrong. But that's not the way to live. Okay. And my God, even though I am alone and I don't really have many friends and I sit here and talk in front of a camera and enjoy my aloneness, I am the happiest right now than I've ever been in my entire life. And it's because I understand myself more and because I'm healing more every single day, because I'm standing up for myself. And I don't care. I don't care what other people think about it. I don't care if they think I'm crazy and weird because I don't want to go out with them and go party and do whatever. I don't care if they think I'm weird and crazy because I sit here and hang out with my parents and enjoy my solitude and talk to animals and trees and the moon and the air as if they are my friends, because they are. So I really want you to understand yourself, and I want you to see yourself for who and what you truly are. And it's not someone that holds on to other people's emotional baggage and trauma, but it is someone that is full of love and light and has this capacity to hold love that is so incredibly powerful and can absolutely change the world by healing themselves. Being sensitive is a gift. It is a superpower. And I don't want you to feel ashamed or even guilty because you feel things so powerfully, because everything makes you cry and because you can feel things that other people can't. Embrace your sensitivity, embrace your emotions and feelings, embrace the fact that you are like a sponge and absorb everything in your environment. because it truly is a superpower and it is something that not everyone can do. So, I am wishing you all the very best. Thank you so much for watching. I truly am very grateful for all the people that watch and comment and subscribe. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys again very soon. Peace.